Alrighty, let's do the Armorer. I still think Armor Smith is better, easier to say, but Armorer levels 31 through 35 recipes. Let's go. As I've been doing, I think that I've pre-made basically everything I'll need, but we'll find out. Steel plate, so a bowl Hoplon, level 31 Paladin shield. Steel plate HQ, 2 steel ingots HQ, walnut lumber HQ. Innovation, these are going to be easy peasy. Innovation rotation, don't have to worry about procs, but they make it quicker. I don't have to use them for standard. It doesn't really matter. I can 2-putt progress, because 56 times 2 is greater than 106. Steel Elmo is a headgear for any strength-based class. So tanks and melee DPS, but strength melee DPS. Steel plate times 2 HQ, steel rivets HQ, toad leather, I will be using an NQ. But it can be HQ, obviously. Innovation rotation. Got a proc on the third one. Need 215. So yeah, either one is fine. And 2-putt for progress. I will be desynthesizing that for sure. And the shield. I'm gonna make a better one later on. And the only reason I would need these is for my Paladin retainer. But I'm gonna be making better, so it's cool. Steel Vam braces, level 28. Again, only strength-based classes. Steel plate HQ, 2 Outgoat leather HQ. Innovation, rotation, ignoring procs, just gonna go basic, standard, basic, and 2-putt for progress. Ignoring procs means that I craft faster. If I know I can ignore them, it's faster. Steel headgear, level 32, once again, just the strength-based classes. Headgear, obviously. Steel plate 2 HQ, steel rivets HQ, toad leather HQ. Innovation, 3-putt progress, or 3-putt for quality. Innovation rotation, whatever. And I can still just barely 2-putt progress without veneration. Because 56 times 2 is greater than 110. We will extract some materia whenever it pops up, so bear with me on that. Can you bear with me on that? Thank you very much, it's nice. I'll be selling both of those, but not right now. We got plenty of space. Steel scale mail, level 32 body. Once again, just the strength-based classes. Steel plate HQ, 2 Outgoat leather HQ, silver ingot, which I will just use an NQ to get rid of that spot in my inventory. Innovation, rotation. Probably gonna 4-putt, especially if I don't get a proc. And I was correct, no proc, 4-putt, and I can still 2-putt progress. The next level of crafts, I won't be able to do that anymore. It's like level 33. Steel scale fingers are level 32. Gloves for strength-based classes. Steel plate HQ, steel ingot HQ, toad leather HQ. Innovation, rotation. Don't give a fuck about your masturbation. Sorry, that was bad. And then that was 3-putt, 2-putt, progress. I have given out my channel to children in the Philippines, so I probably shouldn't be saying bad stuff as much as I do. Steel scale greaves, level 32 feet for strength classes. Steel plate 2 HQ, steel ingot HQ, Outgoat leather HQ. Innovation, rotation. Hi, papi. I was gonna just ask, can I 3-putt quality without a proc, and I got a proc, so I think so, but I don't know so. I haven't done it yet. White skillet A level 34 culinarian main hand, steel plate, walnut lumber HQ. Both those HQ. Steel plate HQ, walnut lumber HQ. Innovation rotation. I can still 2-putt progress later, so cool. Without a proc, I can still just very easily 3-putt with the normal quality rotation. Like basic, standard, basic. And I can also still just barely 2-putt the progress. Level 40! Okay. Decorated buckler is level 34. It's really a black mage shield. Intelligence, direct hit rate. Bronze buckler, which I made previously because I knew I'd need it. Silver ingot, so it's HQ'd. Silver ingot HQ, iron rivets HQ. Innovation. Rotation. Am I gonna use this or am I gonna use a different one? I don't remember at this point. I think there's a better one. Did I already make a better one? Did I make it? I made a shield. Is it this one? Yeah, I made a better shield already with wood craft, carpentry. Yeah, carpentry. But still a nice shield. Yeah, innovation rotation. I already did innovation. Excellent proc. We'll make this easy peasy. Because I have added a material that is crafted or can be crafted, the progress needed is much higher. So I will do a veneration. I believe it's still going to be a... It will be a 2-putt. Like, kind of just barely. 168 is greater than 166. Cool. Let's do a quick comparison, because this is... where'd it go? Intelligence 3, direct hit rate 3. Intelligence 3, direct hit rate 4. And I also get one more one more vitality. So yeah, the carpentry square shield, vintage square shield is slightly better than the decorated buckler I just made. Silver alembic is a 34 main hand for alchemy. Steel plate HQ, steel rivet HQ, silver ingot HQ, eye of fire HQ. Innovation rotation. I would make, well, no. I was gonna say, I would make videos. Well, I guess this still, I would make videos of all the crafting I did to prepare for this video, but it'd be so long and so boring. So, no thanks to anybody. Nobody wants that. I did innovation, basic, standard, and I did a second standard to save myself both CP and time. And then a veneration 2-putt for this silver alembic. I'm pretty sure that's going to be what I'm equipping on my alchemist before I start. Decorated iron scutum. This is one of those things. No, I had to make it. So an iron scutum. Sorry, is a level 36 paladin shield, which I sadly cannot equip yet on my paladin retainer, but I certainly will as soon as I can. Didn't I make like a level 36 weapon too? Why is this fishing rod here? Oh, because I use it later. I use it in a different craft later. But didn't I make another... I'm so confused. I feel like there's a Oh, I make it later. So I'm making a level 36 shield now with a level 34 craft, but later I'm going to be making a level 35 shield with a 35 craft. So that's... And the level 35 shield is better than the level 36 shield. How is that possible? Whatever, so iron scutum, which I made earlier. Oh, I made knowing that I was going to have to craft this, which is a HQ. Iron rivets 2 HQ, toad leather HQ. Once again, since we're adding we have to use a crafted item or a craftable item. It's much higher progress than normal needed, or it's called difficulty in the crafting little window. Innovation rotation. Got a proc, don't need to worry about using it for standard. It's going to be a 3-putt. Oh, 2-putt, hell yeah. And then for progress, we're going to do a 3-putt even with veneration. I was 4 short of a two putt. Heavy steel armor, which, as I mentioned, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm either using the heavy steel armor, 12-12 crit, 12-12 crit, okay, or the altered heavy steel armor, whichever one looks cooler, I guess, for my, I guess it doesn't matter, but Paladin retainer gear. It's level 35 tank, cannot equip gear to head, so it's, supposed to be both. But it has 4 steel plates, of course it is, and a brass ingot, which I'm going to use an NQ, but it could be HQ. I made HQ for this craft, and probably another one specifically, but I desynthesized some brass ingots, so I'm going to use them, get rid of them. I think this is the only NQ brass ingot I have in my inventory, so. Innovation rotation. Should I have done a standard there? Nope, we're good. And I cannot 2-putt progress without a veneration. Alright, heavy steel gauntlets, level 35 tank gear. Tank hands, sorry. Steel plate times 3 HQ, steel rings HQ. These might be the hands that I equipped to my Paladin retainer, I'm pretty sure. I didn't see if there was more than one option in armor, but I knew there was at least one option in armor, and this might be it. We'll see. So 3-putt with innovation for quality and 2-putt veneration progress. Steel barbut, level 37 headgear for all strength-based classes. Iron plate HQ, steel plate HQ, steel rivets HQ, steel ingot HQ. Innovation. Rotation. This starbird is cool looking. I admire your minion, my bud. I need 200. So yeah, we got a proc. Yeah, so. Didn't even have to think about it. Veneration, 2-putt. Altered heavy steel armor. Let's check out what they look like. So, holy crap, that is ridiculous. Alright, what does this one look like? Okay, so the altered heavy steel armor just adds some, a lot. It kind of adds like a cape thingy to the back, like the bottom area, and some lightning kind of Loki horns at the top. Interesting. That's crazy. Alright, it's fine. I'm going to put that on my retainer for sure, just because it's hilarious. 4 steel plate HQ, brass ingot HQ. Innovation, rotation. I did not think ahead. I probably should have checked to see if a standard would have been better, but it's fine. We ended up 4-putting, but I could have maybe 3-putt if I had checked the calculator, but no. A 2-putt veneration progress. Steel mitt gauntlets, level 37 hands for all strength-based classes. Iron plate HQ, steel plate HQ, steel rivets HQ, boar leather HQ. Oh, I'll use the last NQ. Make room, baby. Innovation, rotation. If you're kind of worried, your gear isn't high enough level to have the kind of quality per step and progress per step that you hope you would, then add all the HQ you can to be more confident about it. I did have to 4-putt with innovation. I did not get a proc, and I think it probably cut it pretty close to 4-putting without anything else. Heavy steel flanchured are level 35 tank legs, which also mean you cannot do feet gear. It does give you, these both give you more, 4 materia slots if you can actually end up using all of them to make up for the lack of feet and headgear. But yeah. 3 steel ingot HQ, 2 steel ring HQ, boar leather HQ. 3, 2, 1. Innovation rotation. Got a proc on the second one, so we go to 3 putt. Oh, easily. And then veneration 2 putt for progress. Level 41. What? Steel plate Caligay? I don't know. Or feet, level 37 for Disciples of War, Strength, Dex, Crit. So like this is the first one I've seen that could be equipped by rogues, ninjas. And let's see. Who else is like Vipers? There's gotta be one more. I guess like dancers and archers. Yeah, all of the ranged dex classes too. Yeah. Anyway, boar leather HQ, steel plate HQ, steel rivets HQ, animal sinew. Non-HQable. You just buy it or farm it if you want to, I suppose. Innovation rotation. It's so cheap. I don't know why you would go out of your way to farm it. This is one of those situations where basic standard is actually better to save both CP and time. Oh shit! Damn it. And veneration 2. I actually did another innovation on accident, but veneration 2. And the shield that my retainer paladin will actually be putting on is the vintage hoplon, which requires a tarnished hoplon, which you buy from the goblin I mentioned, I guess probably in a different video. But he's in Upper Lenosha, the west side, and a bronze plate HQ. Had to go out of my way to make a bronze plate. Anyway. Innovation rotation. Once again, this is adding a material, a piece of gear that is uncraftable. In those situations, that you do not have a higher progress than normal. So 3 putt innovation for quality, and 2 putt veneration for progress. We got some material we can extract. Heck yeah, brother. Yeah, see. Cool. Alright. Decision time. Shit. Wait, why am I here? Oh, yeah, because I went to get out of the way of other people crafting to reduce noise. Okay, so. We are going to equip Bajon 2, my paladin retainer, with some stuff and things. So, that's the weapon from blacksmithing. Vintage hoplon. Strength 3, Vite 3, Skill, Speed 3. Like I said, I did make another one. It's like a kite shield, right? Where'd that go? I don't even care. Oh, right here. It's right next to it. It's a higher level. But it's less... It's tenacity 4, but 1 less strength. You generally want strength over tenacity. Let's pop on the... Cannot equip feet, heavy steel flanchard. Also, make sure we're getting things out of our inventory while we're doing this. Okay. Why would you do that? Why would you not pop the shield into a spot I can easily find, you asshat? Okay, so that's gonna be decent. Can you put materia on your... You can, right? Materia on your retainers? Never really thought about it. Also, this is why it's a really good idea if you're leveling crafting, making your retainers 2 completely opposite. Like if they're both casters, then you gotta make double of things and whatever. Okay, so that's that. Feet, I should be able to grab. Okay, I have a paladin, which is either not showing up here. I just could find him. So I think there was a steel sabatons. I can't think of any other reason I would have these. Especially, it's helpful to notice they're not like, they don't have this little thing in the bottom right that denotes that they're part of a gear set. Legs as well. Sort them. Look at the bottom. There we go. So we're going to desynth these things. So we'll put the body on. There were 2 versions of it. I liked the crazy version, so we'll do the altered heavy steel armor for some dumb reason. Which means I gotta grab the body, sort, look at the bottom, found it, and the head, sort, look at the bottom, got it. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Really quick. I started getting kind of heavy into crafting. These 7 crafting jobs that are not culinary, because I started culinary alongside botany and fishing, as a way to make my own gear, so I wouldn't have to be like reliant on. Oh my God, Bajorn looks like a fucking badass, dude. What the hell, man? I'm glad I don't have this gear on my actual character because you can't see like facial expressions, but dude, you are a goddamn tank. That's crazy. Anyway, not even realizing that I would then be able to make gear for my retainers, which is kind of fun. It's entertaining to me. I have level 37 feet, hands, and head waiting for me. As far as hands go, level 35. These heavy steel gauntlets are definitely the way to go for them. So then we did that. We got hands, sword. I think it was right next to it. So we'll desynth that. I might keep. That also means that the hands that I made be 5, 5, and 7. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. So these are going to be desynthed. We'll see about keeping these for him later. We'll desynth this. The alchemy, I'm probably going to... Oh, I will equip it right darn soon, eh? We'll be desynthing all of this stuff. Culinarian, desynth, I'm already past it. You always gotta right-click these things just to make sure you're not gonna use them later. It just saves you having to make them again. If you don't care about having to make them again, that's your prerogative, and don't worry about it. It was an annoyance on Blacksmith. I made a steel offhand for botanist, thinking my botanist is level 80 something. I don't need this one. It's level 32. Forgetting that I had actually put it on my list. At the top of the list is Steel Scythe Blacksmith level 33, and I just ran right over it and desynthesized it to make room, and here we are. To make it again. Decorated. Okay. So theoretically, I'm going to be desynthesizing all of that stuff. Do I have 2? Oh yeah, my palette, Bajorn 2 had the bull hop on. That's why I have 2 of them. That's great. The cudgel, is that alchemy that makes the next one? Yeah, goldsmithing. I haven't done goldsmithing yet. Cool. All right. And then the vintage square shield will go along with the upgraded cudgel I will be making with goldsmithing for my black mage retainer. And alchemy has to get another level to use this mortar, the offhand. Okay. Okay. Alright. I did 3 Ks in a row, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. So, armorer, I don't know what I did. Maybe materia added, I'm not sure. But, nope. Alchemist. Let's remove this materia. Equip this alembic. Pop that, yes. Pop that to be desynth. And then meld the materia back on. Okay, and then let's sell this materia I will never want to use ever. I do still have to do some research to see if you can. Okay, let's actually do it right now. FFXIV can low level materia. What to do with low level? Okay. So you can meld mix them at an NPC, probably the same like area where you learn materia stuff in the 5 materia makes 1. Usually the average level of materia used. Oh, really? So if you use 5 level 2 materia, you'll get a level 2 materia? The result will always be the lowest level used unless it results in an upgrade. If you transmute, you should always use the same. Okay. Yeah, so sell it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So everything up until... So, okay, the reason I put all these in the bottom of this box, the ones I want to desynth, which, again, I have to check to see if they're usable, is because that makes them show up at the bottom of the desynth list. I'm gonna check if this skillet sells well. Crafting and gathering stuff tends to sell better on the market and faster than just like regular fighting stuff. Cool. Let's just check the skillet really quick. Bam, 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 skillet. Bam, bam, skillet. The white skillet HQ. Nope, don't care about that. 500 gil. Oh, fuck yourself. Alright. Desynth from the bottom up, stopping at vintage square shield. Got 60 gil from this gonna vendor these 2 battlecraft materials, so 60 gil each. If you get a clear one, it vendors for 1,000, and that's all you do with it. It doesn't do anything else. If you get a fieldcraft demi materia, it goes in the market, and you can make 7,000 or more depending on your server. The going rate was 9,999 before I started getting them, and you know, I put them up for 8,000. They moved quickly. Someone else put theirs up for 7,999, so theirs would move quickly, and I put mine up for 7,000. I really don't care. I just want them out of my inventory. I don't need the gill. Did I get the shield back? What just happened? Oh no, that was the first. Wait, did I see what I thought I saw? I don't know. Who knows anything anymore? No, I did get it back. So after making an iron scutum and using it for the craft, desynthesizing the thing I made with it gave me another iron scutum, which I just desynthesized. Insane. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye bye for now. Bye. Button click.